Hey guys, Henshooter here. Look, as a lot of my subscribers will know, I'm unable to get out a great deal of metal detect at the moment because of an incident we had with our car. But don't worry there guys, I am working on a resolution or a solution for that one there. So please stay tuned to my channel and very soon you'll see a upload that will show you how I'm going to get out metal detecting. So I thought today I'd bring you a nice cooking recipe. Well, it's not really a cooking recipe, you only need to use the microwave. But this one here is called Henshooters Peppermint Crisp Delight. So we're going to start off with the ingredients that we need there, guys. First of all, we're going to need 200 grams of milk chocolate. Now guys, it can be a milk chocolate of your own preference. It doesn't specifically have to be this brand here, but this is our brand that we prefer and like. So make sure you get 200 grams of that one. We're also going to need roughly 60 grams of butter. Now that's not this whole lot here guys, this is only a small portion of this butter here, roughly just this mark here, as you can see there guys, they're 50 gram lots. So we're going to need about 60 grams of that. We're also going to need 250 grams of chocolate biscuits. Now guys, when you're getting these chocolate biscuits, make sure that you get biscuits that are very crunchy. You don't want soft biscuits or sort of biscuits that are going to go mushy when you add them into the recipe there guys, because you want them nice and crispy for the slice. So next thing we're going to need is 2 peppermint crisp bars. Now these are fairly essential there. I'm not sure whether you can get them in the rest of the world there guys, but these are definitely essential for the recipe. So if you can get these or something very similar, like maybe some mint candy or something like that to substitute, you could probably do that. Now we've also got some white chocolate here as well guys. Now you don't necessarily need this is just for a little bit of embellishment at the very end of the recipe. So the bits and pieces that you're going to need there guys is you're going to need a microwave safe bowl for microwaving and melting some of the chocolate there. You're going to need a mixing bowl. Now I know that the saucepan there is not a mixing bowl guys, but for some reason I just prefer using that. You're going to need yourself a knife for chopping up your bits and pieces, and a hammer. Yes, I know guys, I should normally use a meat tenderizer, but I don't have one. So basically anything like that will do. I mean, you could even use a bottle, the bottom of a bottle or something like that, obviously very carefully. You're going to need a few Ziploc bags there guys, which are just these standard bags here. And you're also going to need some baking paper. So that's the baking paper there. And you're going to need either one big tray, but for me, I prefer to use these little trays so that people have got little individual serves. Which is a fantastic idea. So what I'm probably going to do is a bit of a big one there and a couple of small single serves. So let's move on anyway, and we'll start making this recipe, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Alrighty guys, now the first step we need to do is crushing up our chocolate biscuits. Now it's a fairly easy method there guys. You just grab yourself your Ziploc bag. I have already done this to save time on the video. But grab your Ziploc bag, put your biscuits in the Ziploc bag and give them a whack with a hammer. Now I have cleaned this hammer before I started using it, so don't stress guys, it is nice and clean. But yeah, you want sort of pieces like this guys. You don't want them any big than say a centimetre square like that. Even that's probably a little bit big. And if you do find they're a little bit big there guys, just give them another crunch in the bowl like that, in your mixing bowl. So there's a couple of big pieces there I need to work on. You know, this is great therapy there guys. If you're a little bit aggro from work or something like that, take your anger out on the chocolate biscuit. So let's move on to the next step now that we've chopped up all these, and that's chopping the mint chocolate. Now you don't want to chop it in too bigger pieces there guys, or too smaller pieces. You just sort of want random pieces here and there. Something like that is perfectly fine. So because when you mix them in through the recipe, you do want sort of nice little chunks here and there. You don't want it too fine and you don't want it too thick. So let's get to chopping this up, which doesn't take too long guys, and like I say, it's good therapy cooking in the kitchen. So yeah, you basically want them looking like that. So to save a bit of time on the video, I'm going to get back to chopping this up, and when we're on the next step, I'll get back to you. Keep on going. Alrighty guys, this is just to show you here how we want the chocolate chopped up. Now my suggestion with this recipe here is, if it's a warm day and you start chopping this chocolate up like this guys, you tend to find it does stick together a little bit here and there. So my advice is to grab the chocolate once you've chopped it up, put it in the freezer for say a minute or so until you're ready to use it, and that way it's going to be nice and solid, nice and hard, and you're going to be able to mix it through the recipe. So let's get on and do that and move on to the next step. Keep on going. Alrighty guys, we're on to the stage where we're going to melt down the chocolate. Now it's very important that when you're melting chocolate, you use a bowl that hasn't got any moisture in it whatsoever. If you use moisture when you're melting chocolate, it does, I can't remember the specific name of the reaction that it has, but it does bugger up your chocolate. It basically burns it, makes it go all crispy, and essentially you'll have to buy yourself another block of chocolate. So we have got the butter in the bottom there guys. You also, when you're microwaving this, you want to put it in say 30-second bursts there guys, and keep a very close eye on it, because if you don't keep a close eye on it guys, you may find it does burn, because chocolate burns very easily. But you want to basically melt this in the microwave in 30-second bursts until it's a nice liquid and all the butter and the chocolate have mixed together. So let's move on with this there. Just open up the microwave. Put them in the microwave there guys, and I'm going to set it for 30-second bursts. So some microwaves you may find it only takes 30 seconds because of the power wattage of it, but this is a regular sort of microwave there guys, not high power microwave. I think it's either 1000 watts, 750 watts or something rather like that. So keep a very close eye on it, and yeah, hopefully everything turns out well. So you can hear the butter melting in there. So 30 seconds is up, so we're going to check it out. So I reckon we probably need a little bit longer in there, so maybe another 30-second burst. As you can see, we're counting down here. Alright, I'm going to pull that out now and having a look. I know it's 10 seconds early, but I reckon we'll be right. Now you get a mix like this there guys, but as you can see, if you start mixing it all together, it will come together. So it's a little bit under yet, so I reckon we could have probably done with another 10 seconds. But we'll see what happens there. So I'm going to put this phone down for a minute guys and get to stirring this, and yeah, when it's at the right consistency I'll get back to you. Keep on going. Alrighty guys, we've got this nice, the consistency is real good. You don't want it too liquidy, but at the same time you don't want it too thick. So that's done there. So we're just going to take that there, and then what we're going to do is get your mixing bowl with your chocolate cookies there, and you want to mix that through. So I am going to put the phone down again, as I say guys, because this is quite a quick section of the video, or quite a quick method that has to be done. So yeah, I'll start mixing this and get back to you. Keep on going. When it comes to mixing, you've got to be relatively quick, so I'm hoping that this doesn't start setting already. So what I've done here is I've mixed the melted chocolate and butter mix with the crushed biscuits, and I've also added the peppermint chocolate there. So the next step there guys is you've got to line your baking trays. Basically take that mixture and set it out into the moulds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys, to save a bit of time on this video. And as soon as I've done moulding, I'll get back to you and I'll show you the outcome. Keep on going. Alrighty, guys, as said, I've moulded the slice here. Now you probably want it maybe 2 centimetres high. That's about the maximum you want to do there, guys. You can see it just down in here. It's a bit of a 1/4. It's moved away from the edge, so it looks a bit uneven, but that doesn't matter because you cut the edges and make it nice and straight. So the next step we want to move on to there, guys, is we have the crushed peppermint crisp bars. Now all you basically need to do is get the crushed peppermint crisp bars and sprinkle a handful over the top like that. Absolutely beautiful. You want to do that for all of the slices there, guys. Like that. This peppermint crisp is very sticky, guys, so it's going to make a bit of a mess there. But that's okay. That's what cooking's all about. And we've got a little bit more there. So we're just going to take it straight from the plate and put it over the top there. So then my advice to you guys is grab yourself a bit of Multix bake, or sorry, baking paper, and then just give all your slices a good press, and that way it's going to make all your peppermint crisp stick on the top of your slice. Just like that. With a good press, don't be afraid to press it down hard. And that's it, guys. That's the recipe pretty much done. As you can see, does make quite a bit of a mess. Now, I have said to you guys there, I've got a bit of white chocolate. Now, what I'm going to do with the white chocolate is actually melt it, put it in one of these Ziploc bags. I'm going to cut the little corner there, and then basically I'm just going to do white chocolate swirls across the top like that. So, once that's all done, and once that's all complete, I'll put a video up, guys, of the serving ready to eat. Alrighty, guys, we're into the stage where we're going to put a little bit of embellishment or a little bit of decoration on the top of the slice there. So what you need to do is grab yourself another Ziploc bag and grab yourself a coffee mug or some sort of mug like that. You want to put the bag down into the coffee mug so that essentially the corner's sitting down inside there, and that way it's going to be a lot easier for you to pour the chocolate in. So I'm going to get on and pour the chocolate in, and when I start embellishing these guys, I'll get back to you. Keep on going. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've got the melted chocolate inside the bag, and I've snipped the corner here. And the way you essentially start this is you get some sort of chopping board or something and start doing a run like that. So once you've done your run there, basically just like that. Don't squeeze it too hard. And then back this way like that. And that's it for that one. And then we'll do the little ones. Like that. And then another one. And then one more. I'm just going to move that over there a bit, guys. And that just gives it a little bit of an extra thing. I might give one more run over this one here. A bit more chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate galore. So as you can see, guys, it is actually starting to set in the bag there. So what you have to do once in a while, just give it a little bit of a squeeze on the end there. And it should start coming out fine again like that. Look at that, beautiful. And maybe a little bit more on these ones. More chocolate the merrier, I reckon. And that's it, guys. So we got some leftover chocolate there. So I'll probably end up squeezing that into my little boy's mouth. He loves his chocolate. And that's the slices there. So put them back in the fridge for probably about another 20 minutes to half an hour for that chocolate there to set. And yeah, once they're all set and done, take them out, slice them up into little squares. You don't want big squares, guys, because these are really, really rich. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So as I said before, guys, to all my subscribers and everybody out there that's views this video, I hope you have a fantastic day. Good luck to all my metal detecting friends. Happy hunting. And take care, everyone. Henshooter out.